Hello everyone, it's Rocky. Great to see you virtually. Hey everyone, it's Rocky here on my YouTube channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing and liking this post. This is an Ask Me Anything session coffee chat. I already drank all my coffee, I have to be honest with you, and I'm representing my Raiders hat today. What's your favorite team? Let me know in the comments so you can shout them out. But I have my Raiders hat on because, as you know, I'm here in Las Vegas and I'm a live producer, and I'm going to start making more content about the lifestyle here in Las Vegas. A live producer, my friends and their companies too that support what I do, and how we network and support each other. And I think that'll be more exciting, right, than just talking about tips all the time, but just showing you the ups, the downs, the struggles, the procrastination, the getting it done, the staying up too late, and all of the things that are part of being a content creator, a producer, and someone in this industry. But don't let that discourage you, because it's also very exciting and figuring it out is fun. And I have some overhead cameras today, and I'm going to share with you some of my top platforms that help me to manage it all as a startup. You know, I've had a successful business in the past where for more than a decade I was a commercial photographer. I did art direction, then I got into web development and graphic design, different things like that, right? But it all culminated together to what I'm doing now, but I need to keep it all organized. Otherwise, it can just be an endless cycle, a messy cycle, and I can get lost in all the content myself. But because I don't only produce for myself, but also for other people, I need to keep it organized. So for me, I wanted to just show you a couple of websites that help me to keep it all organized so that I'm also creating content for myself. And let's start with the importance of your own website. But if you're here, let me know in the comments where you are watching from and what your goals are with live stream production. Like I said, I'm here in Las Vegas, live producer of Savvy Streaming. It's a startup and I love what I do. I did it professionally for others, and now I'm focusing more on myself, being able to consult and help people build as my own company instead of just working for a company to do that. But I'm going to start off by doing a screen share of some cool websites so that you can see what I am talking about. I have a green screen counter here with some products, but today I think this is really important for me to show you some of these websites to keep it all organized. So let me hop over to this screen right here, which will show you my website. And I always leave my face on. I forgot I'm going to have a bigger face right here. And don't forget, the chat is open too, so you can leave your comments and your questions here. If you're gonna ask a question, oh look, you can see I'm connected to a cord. I don't know if you can see that, but put a Q and colon and then your question, so like it stands out and I can see it. But for starters, building your own website is really, really important because you know, we don't own these social media platforms. If YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Twitch and all the other platforms, what if something happened to them? What if they went away? Or what if they start charging a price that you can no longer afford? It's not in your budget. What you could do is, even if you built your own website on, you know, with WordPress or Wix or Squarespace? Yeah. Any other platform, if you built your own space and you told your audience that's where you are, if these platforms went away or if you accidentally got your account removed or deleted, you don't lose your connection with your audience and your clients and your network. And that's really important. So one of the first things I built when I was a photographer was my own website. And there was something, if you're a photographer, you know what I'm talking about. There was a website, I think it was called, was it called Lookbook? What was it called? Come on, if you're a photographer, you know. If you're a photographer, you remember it. It was called something books. And now I can't think of it, but it was on the tip of my tongue before. But it was something that had the word books in it, but it was for photographers, and it was only photographers on this website. It was cool. But then I realized, if I want a place where my clients go to and they just go straight to my page and need to make a website, and I hired someone, really, really great job he did on building my first website. And from there, I just taught myself. I asked him questions, then I start researching things online, and I taught myself how to build a website. From there, and then I hired someone else one year to teach me how to do the back end system, like build me a skeleton of a site, and then I filled it out. After that, I was hooked. But now I have this space where if you're looking at my website right now, you'll see that someone can go to my website. They can ask me a question in the chat. They can scroll through, and book a consultation. They can learn about my mission. They can learn about my vision for their company. They can see previews of my older YouTube videos that are educational, inspirational, or maybe they're just entertainment, whatever it is, reviews, things like that. They can see that there. They know all the places to go to learn about what I do and how I can help them. Then I also have a place where they can just put their email address in if they just want to stay in touch until they're ready to work with me and see what I'm working on, how I'm doing it, to see if our kind of purposes align, if we work well together. They can just follow me there, and they'll get my newsletters when they come in notifications if I'm going to go live, or if I've posted a podcast or anything that I've shared on social media. If they just enter their name here or right here on my website, then they're part of my newsletter, a VIP club, and they can get access like that until they're ready to work with me. So that's one way. Hey, shout out. Thanks for being here. Let me know your name if you're in the comments if you want a shout out. If not, just continue to tune in. We're talking about right now the life of a live producer, how to keep it all organized, how to attract clients if you're thinking of doing this. For me, it was really important to build a website, and on that website it also has testimonials. So not only testimonials from the people that watched me in my early days when I would live stream from just my mobile phone and do travel. You can see a little video in the background of that. Shout out to EZOPro for helping me with that video. They did some awesome drone footage. But just here we go, testimonials right there. Ethan, television producer, director, Emmy award winning, worked with me and gave me a wonderful review when I worked with him to help him design a course about because so many people would try to pick his brain about getting into television, creating a run of show, a showrunner rather. And I helped him with the first stepping into creating a course. Then you got someone else. You got Lisa. Oh, I used to work with her, and so work for under her. Yes, she was amazing, right? Working with her in television and talking about how I helped build a digital studio for that television station, and she left a review. We've also got Michelle, who was a PR person. Hey, shout out, good to see you here. Also, there was Ethan again. There's also someone here with Google when I beta tested YouTube Mobile Live in 2017 for VidCon. Before everyone had it, I was one of the first to test it out and say, hey, maybe this should be this way or that way. And that was really cool. So definitely, like, if you're going to do whatever your business is, but especially live production, get testimonials to put them on your website so that people know what it's like to work with you. Another thing, and then at the bottom, always put the social media pages, all the places where people can find you. So that's really important. So I have down there Twitter, I have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. So we're going to hop to the next website that I recommend if you're thinking of getting into live production and having your own business, things that help you keep it all organized. And thanks for being here, Michael. Happy Friday to you too. And so let's go to the next one. Let's see if I can easily pop in here and switch that out. There we go. So here's another website. I'm going to minimize it because it's kind of showing up larger. Here we go. Where all I have to do is click right here. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm going to change the aspect to classic. Let's try white. There we go. So this website right here is Squarespace, and they purchased ACUITY. I used to use ACUITY for scheduling appointments. So once you have that website, you definitely need to have an easy way for people to work with you, right? So ACUITY, which is now owned by Squarespace, is this really cool platform that helps you to keep it all organized. And you can you set up your name of your company, and you link your calendars if it's Google or Apple Calendar, and you put your company's availability, you enter your services and the pricing, and even you could put coupon codes, you can put you can offer gift cards, you can offer membership subscriptions, so many things. So if you go to my website, rockynash.com, you will see that there. You'll click on it, book a free consultation if you just want to speak with me for 15-30 minutes to say, hey, is this something you think I can do, or this is my project, I want to work with you. That's what that's for. And then the next step is a consultation, and then a studio build, and then a strategy for your content, and I hold your hand through the whole process. So that's how I book it. This is called Squarespace. So there's lots of video series here on how to use their scheduling platform, that's what I use. So if you click on my website and you click book a consultation, you're going to be seeing the Squarespace ACUITY scheduling platform. And another one that I use that I really, really like, I learned about this one from Justin Brown. I'm looking at my screen really quickly. I'll be right back. Here we go. Okay, you can see it. I just want to make sure you can see it really well. And yes, this is a Raiders hat. What's your favorite team? But ClickUp. So I've used, this is my 5th productivity app, I have to be honest. And shout out to Justin Brown on YouTube for recommending this one for people who are in content creation and want to organize their posting strategy, a link to their photos into videos and embed things in it. Like, it was so nice because some people have used Notion and said it was too complicated or it had too many features for them. I've used Trello, Asana, what's the other, Basecamp, a lot of other ones. I can't think of it, but definitely I think this is my 5th one. I can't think of the other 2, but while they were great, they didn't have all the things I needed as a content creator who works with clients who need to review things and they need, to be able to like leave notes on videos that I put, or I want to, track the journey of my customer to make sure I don't forget what stage we're at on the proposal, or, if they even have an idea, there's a place to like store all the ideas that keep that separate from what you're actually working on so you don't forget anything your client even mentions to you. And I was like, this is a thing for me. So I was like, here we go again, yet another data migration. But they took good care of my data, moved it over. It was easy, and it was a really funny email. If you switch to ClickUp, which by the way, I'll put a link to all these recommendations in the description, but it was hilarious. Their little confirmation email when they were done with my data migration, it was cute. I won't put a screenshot of it. You'll just have to see it. So if you sign up for it, you'll see if you migrate any data. It's really funny. But I'm loving ClickUp. I'm keeping even older contacts. I'm able to enter them in here just to get a reminder to stay in contact with them. And be like, you know what, check in. They might need some help with something, or just say hi and see how they're doing. It's content creation can be lonely. It can be lonely, right? But that's what I do, and I love it. It keeps my life organized because you can put personal calendars and personal workspaces, and you can also put company workspaces, more than one. They have different plans, but definitely check out ClickUp. I'm enjoying it. And I'm gonna give you two more because I try to keep the coffee chats short, right? But another program, let's see if you can see this one. I think you can. Here we go. There we go. DESCRIPT. DESCRIPT is really cool. Now, this is a new feature. They're not offering it to everyone right now. I think it's on trial or beta, and I am on the wait list for it. But the other features that are free, let me see if I can get to the main page. Here we go. Use cases. So their use cases are business and education, creative, and let's just get to, oh, here we go. Podcasting, transcription, screen recording, video editing. And their video editing is really cool, I have to tell you, because with their video editing, so although I can know how to use DaVinci Resolve, I know how to use Premiere Pro. If you do not worry. You will be on the same par as me with DESCRIPT because you film something, you bring it in, you drop it into DESCRIPT. It transcribes it. Look, I'm talking about it. Here's the video. It instantly transcribes it for you. You edit the text and it changes the video. And if you want to overlay a photo, you just select the text you want, drag, drop the photo on it, and there it is. It's like B-roll. It'll drop photo or video. It's amazing for those who like don't know how to use the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite like I do, or DaVinci Resolve. Get DESCRIPT. I'm serious. It will make it look like you did it, like you edited it in Premiere or Final Cut Pro, or once you get really good at it. There's different features and different levels for paid things, but even I'm telling you, just the free, 10 hours of editing or transcribing you get for the free account. I can't remember, but I have just the basic account on all of these that I've just mentioned. So Squarespace's ACUITY, DESCRIPT, ClickUp. I just have the first plan on all of these, but I trialed them for free before. So see what works for you. But that was DESCRIPT is what we're talking about. It's easy video editing software. So even if you're not a live producer, maybe this can help you with just editing your personal posts and content. And it helps with resizing too. So whether it's a longer video, like a horizontal or vertical, whatever it is, they have all kinds of templates in here. So definitely check out DESCRIPT. I'll put this in the description. Don't worry if you're taking notes. I'm talking too fast like I usually do, but I got you. Don't worry. And here we go. We're going to go to the next one, which is called kit.co. It's been around for a long time. I'm gonna bring back up. Let me hop right here. I'm going to rearrange my screen really quickly. Okay, I just want to make sure I still have audio. I do. And don't forget that the chat is open, so you can comment, say where you're watching from. I love to say hello back. I know Michael's here. But kit.co is really cool. It used to be .com, but then I think someone purchased it or has that site, and so now they're kit.co. That is a place where if you want to monetize your recommendations for your production. See, my productions, they stay pretty simple, right? I try not to overcomplicate it. I've used really expensive production setups and gears in different places, but for my personal setup and for what I like to recommend for my clients, I like to give them that high-end look without complicating it and keeping the budget as low as possible. But if it's the best gear, then we're going to have to invest in it. But otherwise, kit.co allows you to list all the things you're using for that. After I train you, maybe you'll have clients that you want to train how to live produce. Put them all in kit.co. List all the products you use, kind of like with Amazon. You can get affiliate links and recommend them. Kit.co, you can just put all those products wherever they're at and put a link below, and you'll get affiliate commissions from it. And I really haven't focused as much on kit.co. I just would like to have a place for my recommendations where it's easy. When people ask me what to use, I can just share that link. It's like a profile of all the stuff I use. So I'm not really focused on making income from it. I usually make more from Amazon affiliate links, which is not even that much because I prefer to work directly with brands. But for me, the reason I use kit.co is to have a place when someone says, what do you recommend for free? I can just, here's a link. Whatever you decide is good for you, use it. If not, fine. But it's easy for instead of me like listing all the things. So it's really cool. And I'm going to go back to my site because if I had to make a recommendation of the top thing for you to focus on in your business to keep things organized, it would definitely be, let me scroll to the top. Here we go. I love using ECAMM to produce, by the way. I'm using ECAMM to produce right now, and that's how I'm sharing this screen and was able to edit on the fly and adjust my screen size. But a website. Build your website, tell people your story, because people work with who they like and who they trust. It's not necessarily, like there's people who do exactly what I do, right? But they're going to work with me if our personalities click, or if my style of filming is better for them, easier for them. They're going to work with me over even someone could have like this huge studio and everything looks amazing, but it's just too complicated for what they need. So there's enough room in this space for all of us. So I hope that you learn from my broadcast, whether it be live or pre-recorded, whether I'm talking about a product, I'm doing an interview, we're doing a chat like this where it's ask me anything. I don't see any questions in the chat, so I'll just keep talking about what I recommend. But I hope you learn from it. And if you end up opening the same type of business, I will cheer you on because there's more than enough space for us all. More and more people are interested in virtual production. And I'm going to go back to my coffee chat page real quick. Okay, I'm still here because I just wanted to encourage you to just start whatever it is. Just start, get started. I have clients who do talking shows, cooking shows, podcasts, whatever it is. Just tell your story. There's somebody out there who wants to hear it, and you can grow an audience. And that's the biggest and most important part. Build your website, grow your audience. Just talk to them, see what they need help with, see what they like to watch, and create more of that. And before you know it, you'll have a business. And I hope that these recommendations will help you to organize it all. If you forgot any, don't worry. As soon as this video ends, I'm going to post those recommendations in the descriptions. Don't forget to subscribe and like so that I can give you a notification for the next time I go live. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have any recommendations for this video on the replay, if you're like, oh, I wish you had talked about this, or what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments and I will get right back to you. Okay? All right. Bye.